Hello, BookTube. Cheers. It is Tuesday, rainy day here in Vermont, and it is the day before the second anniversary of my first BookTube video. So, because I work a long day tomorrow, I thought I would video now. And I'd combine it with one of my favorite things to do, which is a book haul. So I managed to pick up some books today, and I thought I'd go over with you what they are. But the last 2 years have been good. Made a lot of friends, met a lot of booktubers in person, traveled a little bit with BookTube, mostly to Boston and places nearby where there's other booktubers, and that's been great fun. We have around 1,200 subscribers now, which I would have never believed that when I started. So that's amazing, and thank you, and all the comments, thank you. About 90,000 views so far, which again seems crazy, but it's great fun. So I started off my channel with bookshelf tours. I'm not going to do that again because it would take a while. But in the first 2 years, this will be the 436th video. So we've been pretty consistent, and we hope to keep doing that. But let's get to the haul. So the first thing I got here, it's a little weathered, but for the kind of book that doesn't matter much. And it's modern Marlinspike seamanship, knots, splices, cordage, terminals, and rigging. And for those of you who are sailors or in related field, it's books about knots, and one of the most practical things in the world, right? So something I enjoy doing and learning new things about. So where did this come out? This is by William P. McLean, the Bobbs Merrill Company Incorporated, Indianapolis. And if I can turn the pages here, it came out in 1979. So then the next thing I got, this is by John Dos Passos. I've read his fiction, but this is non-fiction, and it's called The Portugal Story. It's a little hardback. My wife's Portuguese, therefore my children are Portuguese. This was Portugal Story, 3 Centuries of Exploration and Discovery, John Dos Passos, Robert Hale and Company, London, and this came out in 1970. So I'm looking forward to it, all about the history of Portugal, and maybe someday my children will want to read this. So I couldn't pass it up. A place I've always been fascinated by and would love to go to. Then the next thing here, no dust jacket, but this is the Codebreaker, the story of secret writing. Big old thing. This is David Kahn, the Macmillan Company, New York. And this is the 4th printing of 1968. So it's all about codes and ciphers and, you know, all that sort of thing. It's a history from very earliest times where they have evidence, at least up through World War II. So I've seen it around in paperback, I believe, but this is the first time I've seen a hardback, so I grabbed it. Did not cost much. Then on the same theme, a lot of times these books will show up in groups because single person had them before I got to them. This is MI5, The True Story of the Most Secret Counter-Espionage Organization in the World by Nigel West. Dust jackets is in great shape on this thing. Stein and Day Publishers, New York. And this is 1981. Looks like a first edition. And it's all about MI5, the spy agency. history. So I look forward to reading that. Then a paperback, Christopher Hitchens, Why Orwell Matters. I have not read this. I've read some of Hitchens' stuff, so I thought I'd give this a shot. Again, a little paperback. It's Basic Books, New York, and it's 2002. So we'll see what he has to say about Orwell. Then a couple special things here. This one is a huge Folio Society, about the size of my arm almost. It's big book. Real pretty cover. Does have a bit of a ding in it. Here's the end papers. Wonders of the World by Simon Goldhill, Richard Barber, Theodore K. Rabb, and Jonathan Glancy. It's London, the Folio Society, 2006. So it talks about the ancient world, the medieval world, Renaissance, and the modern world, and they pick in each time period, these authors pick a time period and give their choices. So that would be fun. Beautiful thing. Like I said, I don't believe I've ever had a folio quite that size. As an individual volume, I mean height and width-wise. The next thing I got here is folio also, and that's this thing here. And this is a box set of Oscar Wilde, stories, plays and poems, essays and letters. I haven't read a lot of Oscar Wilde, and never really been attracted to read, but there are a couple things I think I need to read. So here are the essays and letters. You can get an idea what they look like. At Folio Society, they're always well made. These are from 1993. And so where was it in here? I think there was, let's see, there's so many things. De Profundis I would love to read. So that would be a start of this volume. The second one here is Poems and Plays, or Plays and Poems. This is also 1993. Here's a frontispiece. And edited by Merlin Holland. Let me see if that's who did the other one. Yeah, it must be all three. And so here, The Importance of Being Earnest and Salome would probably be two that I'd really want to read. And then The Ballad of Reading Jail. So, and then under the, what do we got here? Stories. 93, edited and introduced by Merlin Holland, and I guess these illustrations are by Ian Archie Beck. And so a picture of Dorian Gray, and there might be a few others in here that I would read. And it's illustrated throughout. A nice set. I don't know if I'll read the whole thing, but there's a few things in there that I would like to get to that I've managed to miss over time. So, yeah, 2 years, a book haul. I'd like to thank everybody who comments and subscribes and all that, and who we speak back and forth with on emails and Instagram and all that stuff. So, hope you all have a good week, and thank you, BookTube.